I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect coming back.
Wealth is trickling down to people of that.
Additional extra fire. And then composure. The additional questioning is required. And then composure. I don't get involved with that.
Critic.
Yeah, brother. It is important for Venezuela to understand will not be bullied. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
The additional questioning is required. And then composure. I don't get involved with that.
Critic.
Yeah, brother. It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated. Hello, good morning. Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
The additional questioning is required. And then composure. I don't get involved with that.
Critic.
Yeah, brother. It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated. Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
The additional questioning is required. And then composure. I don't get involved with that.
Critic.
Yeah, brother. It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated. Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
The additional questioning is required. And then composure. I don't get involved with that.
Critic.
Yeah, brother. It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated. Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that.
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want me as a leader.
Here.
The FBI is doing your investigation. Some aspect is coming back.
Wealth is not trickling down to the people of Guyana.
The additional questioning is required. And then composure. I don't get involved with that.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Here.
I'm here to check that
Yeah, brother.
This man tell me.
I am aware that the People's Progressive Party does not want
The additional questioning is required, and that is, of course, I don't get involved with that.
Critic.
Yeah, brother.
It is important for Venezuela to understand that Guyana will not be bullied, threatened, or intimidated.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. Normally, when things happen of national importance, I'll do a progress report to update people and people get an understanding. But now the Mohameds have become so predictable, there's no need to do a progress report and update people, and they're predictable. You know exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to act. Haven't you seen enough? You want to see more? They lie, cheat, and steal. What do you expect them to do? What do you think their next move is? They've been uncovered as the biggest liars, cheats, and thieves in Guyana. What would you have expected to be their next move? Yesterday, after leaving the court, Azadine Mohamed exposed his hands by telling the public that their intention, the plan of his legal team, is to frustrate the process. No extradition takes 5 years. What is concerning is who are the players in this conspiracy. If Mohamed knows that he could frustrate the process for the 5 years, who are the other participants? Bear in mind, this is a judicial process. Who are the other participants? Delusion? You want to know what delusion looks like? This is delusion. Delusional. I can't make up these things. It's an attacking and beating up on anybody. You want to know mad people? You go through TikTok. I see a lady dancing with I don't know how she still got a child. Dancing with the whining from posts. They in a pool with it. She a Marriott. You understand? Nobody realize from the Ministry of Social Protection that this child is in danger. What they do, they wait to see what happens. This woman needs counseling. Like the girl was attacked, a little dead child, the one from Monrepo. The drunken driver one. If she's attacking a dead child, if she's doing these things, people calculate it. ERC call her in. The ERC, nobody check, she's a mother. What the girl name again? Send she name it to me. You remember, you know what I'm about? The Indian girl was doing one set of stubbornness and attacking one set of craziness. But Ariana and cussing people and that kind of thing. And people saying, oh, it's racism. No, that's not racism, that's madness. Just like the Annies and everybody, mental illness. No other part. I searched the web. You could access the web all over. No other part of the world got so much mentally ill people on social media per capita for such a small country. Jennifer Ali. She name. Jennifer Ali. Nobody catches the first time Jennifer Ali came on my radar. She was drunk, driving with a baby in the bus. Runway left the bus in Haslington. Nobody pays attention. But every day you see people. Here this girl explains delusion. In 5 minutes, if need be, I could leave here, jump in my car, and end up to the head of Sherry Street in 5 minutes. This girl's take 5 minutes alone for getting the fucking car. Here there's a Guyanese person expressing confidence.
If you're a plus size person,
And she's plus. No, you can't be plus. Use blah 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 plus. In the Roman numerals, they never had so much of fucking X's side by side for describe what's U size. I didn't look for she, you know. I didn't look for this girl. I don't look for people for attack them and this and that. You imagine you can't figure out which your neck and your shoulders there? If SpongeBob SquarePants had a wife, would have been this girl. No, me and no way, shape, or form shaming. No, she come. People say, oh, you're shaming, you're fat, shaming, your body shaming. And she ain't got no fucking shame. She come, and I just breaking it down. Normally, if you got 1 in front of an X, is 9. Or the other way around, with Roman numerals, right? But when the fuck you got X, they didn't know that time in the world would have come. Then got the number in Roman numerals for she size.
and so like if you're a plus size person,
Who you plus, girl? You a a 1 plus 3x. Use a plus. 1 plus 3x in Creolese. When you transfer Roman numerals to Creolese, it's pla. 3x. Blah.
and your self-esteem is
Imagine if a talk you got for blue. Like if you're walking up a fucking step. Eh? Huh? If you do this, you will never seek help. You need help. You need help. You need to start eating healthier. You need help. If you convince yourself, no, everything is okay with me. You understand? I am a walking fucking paddy bag.
so like if you're a plus size person and your self-esteem is not to a certain level, so like if you're a plus size person and your self-esteem is not to a certain level, a lot of things are going to affect you. So, for example, yesterday I went to the shipping company to pick up a package, and while waiting, there were two girls, and a guy.
Imagine the people them surprised. Imagine the people them surprised when she go for collect a package.
And they're looking at me, talking, giggling.
You mind telling me it was the package? Huh? Anything? These were clothes, a year's supply of donuts, rotisserie chickens you bring in. Whoa. You might think they're talking about you, but it's the people pick your package. When you can bring one dress and it fit in a whole barrel scunt. People must be like talk, and he's like talk. And he's about base shippiness. Like talk. And sweetheart, if you're seeing this, there's no offense. Seek mental help. Speak to a psychiatrist. Because you only got a physical problem, you got a mental problem. It's me job for like guy. And he's no people walking around and say, oh, this is normal. Yeah, so for the last 4 years, the Americans got people on beer scunt. Yes, this is normal. Girls with swimsuit. You understand? With what got belly bigger than a fucking, like if you want a big swim pool when you roll them up. The belly longer than that. And they pass it off as normal. No, we ain't got no problem with you doing. Me problem is you trying to tell me this is normal, this is okay, and how to deal with it. And you giving advice. That's me problem. Because the next little wrong girl, yeah, so she can't, this is okay. To be drudging down the road, you understand? Like fucking Dumbo. No, it's not okay. You want every guy needs to live a longer, healthier life. You see some of them coming on the pavement and they got weight. Everybody got weight restrictions. You got weight restriction for truck and this and what the fucking them this? Nobody never made a chair with a plan for 3 people to sit down in it one time. Huh? One day. Me when I go in on the plane, I was watching for them. I can't not fucking me. Ain't got nobody making me no uncomfortable burner. If I got booked back a flight or somebody telling us cunt. I done when I sit down, the armrest has got me a little uncomfortable. At 240, maybe floating at 250 an hour or so. And 230. Yeah, they went in a plane. And the Billiam said the plane in full. So they rebooked the seats. They spread out the seats to get balance in the plane. You make it always get balance in the plane with fucking people like them this. Me going in no plane, what got the likelihood of toppling? You imagine plane flat when the ground is condo, sir? Like the FedEx plane will fly there, then the one engine fly till they go up on the one side, so. Must you bring in something for she? As now she go and collect the package yesterday, and then she do the story.
You always know when somebody talking about you, looking at you, right? So, to me, so I'm like...
Obviously, you gonna know. Because if you sit down on this one side and over, so you cover this whole fucking one side. Where you think the people are looking at? If somebody driving on the road and watching at the fucking billboard, the thing is 20 feet across. What is country they're looking at? The horizon, the fucking billboard block the horizon. Even if people wanted to watch the sun, you block it out. You'd be like an eclipse. People watching a she. The girl might watch it like the cute, the thing, the lipstick. Is every little redneck child in the US, all the little rednecks, the little girls, is their dream for put on lipstick on a pig. So you don't know the Guyanese what going through their head when they're watching it you. It's not nothing special. Let me see your full picture. My was contrary around with you. Your head barely could feel what fucking screen I could open up for get she inside. Somebody saying let me see your full picture. Where really around with you? Where the picture gonna fit? The whole half of the screen barely ever fit your head. Which screen I could open up for fit she inside? No, like people trying to be sarcastic and make me an ass now.
Seriously? Well, as a plot.
Seriously? 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 And when people comment on the web and we gonna address it in Guyana, yes. We gonna address it. People are gonna be offended. People gonna feel bad. You don't feel bad enough to do something. Like imagine you living in a country and you got them with who watching fucking who. The same country, everybody hollering how they're bad and they're hungry. And you eat for 5 people.
You always know when somebody talking about you, looking at you, right? So, to me, so I'm like, seriously? Well, as a plus size person, growing up,
as a young child growing up, if I run into you, I'm thinking, where's her chin? Where's her neck? Because every day the guy here in school hollering, your head bone connected to your neck bone, and your neck bone connected to you, and with all of your bones gone. You understand? You look like if Gula Jamun was a person. No, yeah, I gotta be serious with these things. The problem is little children. That's why I call you right yesterday and explained it. They got people looking up to people. And once you company where you're outspoken, you're speaking with confidence, people believe you. People gonna start feeling yes, it's okay. Then she suggests she's plus. No. Plus what? Plus a tanker? Eh? Will you check in? Fuel tanker size? Plus what? No, plus human. Like plus, the same plus, but related to small, medium, and large? Nah. I is LX. X. 1X, nah? I is X, large, XL. I is plus, a plus size person. That's what XL is. A plus is one motor, right? Right, yeah. I is a plus. Me know where you plussing in. You understand? You must be checking your sizes in bread and donuts. You understand? Let me hear short, man.
Something that I had to endure. People looking at you, laughing, talking, oh, she fat, look how she fat, blah, 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 blah.
It's not the. You see yourself as fine. Nobody has any right to make no laugh of you or have developed some phobia over you. Nobody got no right troubling you. That's the first thing. Now let me make that clear. Right? But you ain't got no right come and explain to fuck people like this is something normal. Broadcast it like it's not. It ain't fucking normal. Once you do the scunt, I can answer.
So, I know they're talking about me. So, to me,
You ain't hear nothing, you know. Girl, everybody would be talking about you. People going about the normal fucking lives when you pass. People trying to figure out whether you're the Michelin man, your SpongeBob wife, or some scunt. Guyanese have nothing else to do. So when you wake up in the morning, don't study who talking about you. Everybody will be talking about you. Whether you're drudging down the road, you imagine seeing you drudging down the road. Run, you understand? Like Miss Piggy transform into Godzilla. Why wouldn't they talk? We get into the mental illness part.
I'm like, really? These people talking about me? And I'm like, is it because I fat?
No, she don't think it's because you're fat. Here's the explanation why the time, but she's super hot. Helium balloon hot.
So I had to be like, hell no. It can never be because you fat, queen. You know it's what? It's because you look good.
Queen of what? Queen of wheat? Where you got queen of wheat? And it's not the villain looking she because she look fat. It's because she look good. You understand? She look like the shutters door on any Chinese supermarket when you're going in. It's only that they don't go up. You understand? She look like the doors were just open by the Panama Canal where there's little ships in and out. She look good. She look amazing. You understand? She could be an eclipse if you wanted her to. She could black out the sun. Queen, eh? Queen of wheat. Here's
These people
Conte.
talking about me. And I'm like, is it because I fat?
No.
So I had to be like, hell no. It can never be because you fat, queen. You know it's what? It's because you look good.
She just made up just like that. You imagine men with a little 3-inch wiener. Right? A woman say, yo, you're too small, you can't do nothing for me. Or a little 2-inch. And the man said, no, can't be because me wiener is small. I got the biggest dick in the world. At 2 inches minus. You imagine we do that? Somebody saying she's a proud Fatima. This is delusion. You're not beat up on yourself about who you are. You accept who you are. When you accept where's your situation, your circumstance, you address it, you deal with it. Right?
So I had to be like, hell no. It can never be because you fat, queen. You know it's what? It's because you look good. You big and you sexy and you beautiful. This is why they're looking at you. It's because they're looking like how you looking.
So Ali, we should start working on it. How could we get to start? You hear the kind of scum these people talking? How could we start get to look like how you looking? You hear? When you figure out what's going on, the Chinese must send or the American Food Association must send for corrupt Guyana. I can't see no other explanation for what she's saying here right now. So since you is the good looking one, everything okay with you, what we should start do for start looking good? I can't imagine a video like this coming out just months after all these Chinese fried chicken place open in Guyana. If this is not some kind of marketing ploy, change my name. Here, Queenie. Queen of
You
Wheat.
big and you sexy and you beautiful. This is why they're looking at you. It's because they're looking like how you looking. Your self-esteem has to be at a certain level because any little thing, you gonna scan your feelings and start feeling away. Even if you know they're talking about you size or whatever, you got switch this thing around. No, you looking good. That's why they looking at you.
No. Again, this is, I don't know this girl. The thing is, when you come and promote something like this, you have young children looking at, yes, it's okay. It now becomes okay. It's not okay. Obesity, diabetes, it's not okay. And some people struggle the whole, like me struggle to watch when I eat stomach problem, this, that. Y'all know, y'all let's go through the tribulations with me. And again, I didn't go and look for this girl. She make a video and put it up. I responded to her video. You understand? Because we got a side we representing. Where there's no bullshit that goes on around here. And some people are saying self-esteem. She needs to see a psychiatrist. It's not self-esteem. There's not esteem. Go and research self-esteem. There's a delusional level of confidence. When you dilute yourself. And the reason we're talking about that this morning, you have a delusional. This is delusion.
You're saying that senior president, but given that you are blocked from engaging with US.
This is delusion. Now, I don't be surprised with these people anymore. I don't be surprised with them anymore. Because I've seen all and heard all with them.
Firms, financially, how do you lead? And I mean, if you become president, how are you going to lead this great nation? This is a great nation, yeah? Ghana is a great nation. I was so impressed with the resources and whatnot, the infrastructure, a lot of things happening. How would you, this is a great nation. How would you lead a nation like this when you are in a position where you are blocked from doing anything with the US?
It's just that my business, my business is Mohameds Enterprise, Hadis World Incorporated, cannot do businesses with the United States. My business is Versa.
Okay.
Let's understand.
Yeah.
Let's clear this up.
This is in the campaign. This is in the campaign. This is what Mohamed said. His businesses were sanctioned. Indictments didn't come yet. He said, let's get clear up. Liars can deal with it. They got things before this. Did you get the video outside the Humaniana? You forget the one? Yeah, I'll send the video with him outside the Humaniana saying just now the liars got to take care of this. Before the elections, the sanctions got raised. Before that, they end up there. This?
Have you gotten any assurances from your lawyers in the United States that these sanctions will be lifted?
Yes, the team in the United States of America, they're working very hard. Just yesterday talked to them, and something good should pull off very soon.
So something good could pull off very soon. What pull off is the Americans pull off and try to pull he off. The only thing pulling off out of this is he slack buck too. Now these are things the Mohammeds have been saying all the time. As it before the sanctions, no, nothing can happen. Everything is okay. Chill out. Sanctions. After the sanctions, yes, the sanctions go. This is not me saying. This is Azadeen Mohamed saying as he progressed. Right? Here.
Have you gotten any assurances from your lawyers in the United States that these sanctions will be lifted?
Yes, the team in the United States of America, they're working very hard. Just yesterday talked to them, and something good should pull off very soon.
Have they given you an idea what time frame?
No time.
They ain't got no time frame. Well, it would have been. The people them got their own time frame. He ain't got no time frame. The people them got their own time frame. So indictments have come since. Right? That's one. Here the father. Here he is.
You're saying that, senior president, yeah, but given that you are blocked,
This is only a few of the videos. They got several videos. Here.
engaging with U.S. firms financially. How do you lead? And I mean, if you become president, how are you going to lead this great nation? This is a great nation. Ghana is a great nation. I was so impressed with the resources and whatnot, the infrastructure, a lot of things happening. How would you? This is a great nation. How would you lead a nation like this when you are in a position where you are blocked from doing anything with the U.S.?
It's just that my business, my business is Mohameds Enterprise, Hardy's World Incorporated, cannot do businesses with the United States of America. My business is versatile.
Okay.
So it says businesses went to court yesterday. It was the businesses that went to court yesterday. Everybody, we listening.
You understand? Yeah. Let's clear this up.
Let's clear this up. Let's clear this up.
Ali and Javi want to push.
Well, I can't say it's Ali and Javi pushing this, huh?
My Santa's got a lot of political overtures in it.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
My Santa
explain
got a lot of political overtures behind it.
Go ahead.
Excuse? You didn't ask us here in this village permission to come here. This Miss
Right away. No. Listen to this is not me. This is the Mohameds them talking all the time. The elder Mohamed.
Case of victimization, no doubt about that, you know. It's a clear case of victimization. Because I mean these parents came in, this really came in here almost 5 years ago. Within the next few months the Jew does transfer if he wants to sell it. Nobody never came, nobody never said that revenue was cheated. But then suddenly, they decided, the government has decided, because there was a lot of indication that they suspected that he may want to challenge them politically. And that is what has actually caused most of the problems.
Mr. Mohammed, coming to a question that a lot of persons asking and not getting an answer. Allegations made against you and your family in relation to smuggling gold and evading taxes. Could you say to us journalists here today
I would like
whether
to know
whether you have been engaged in anything of that sort, or if these are trumped charges by the U.S.
I want
against
to
you?
know which media house you represent.
Livewire News, sir.
Okay. First of all, can you name me one person in this world who was very honest with their taxes?
No, this is an acceptance that he's participated in tax evasion. But there's more as it goes along.
Just name me one person in the world, and there are hundreds of people in this country who have been exporting gold. How come only Mohammeds alone?
But the question, have you been engaged in illegal exporting or tax evasion?
No,
as accused?
No.
Okay.
So what would you tell the United States? I mean, they have publicly said this in a long statement. Guys,
my lawyers are dealing with that issue right now as we speak. I have an American lawyer. As a matter of fact, several lawyers who are dealing with this issue as we speak.
Why do you think the U.S. would come after your family like this if these are untrue charges?
I don't know. We have to go down to the genesis of this whole thing, and then we will know exactly what really transpires.
What do you want the U.S. to do? To lift the sanctions? Is that the objective?
Definitely. That's what our lawyers are working on.
So you categorically deny the accusations being made by the U.S. authorities?
Well, it's an allegation, yes.
And you're denying it?
Yes.
Also, sir, could you say the differences in the prices of the vehicles? A receipt was provided by the U.S. authorities.
Well, I can.
So they're denying the allegations, right? Several cases like this. Let me get serious. Now I realize Travis Chase matters this morning. One of the Travis Chase matters is this morning. So this is what Mohammed, after all of the, no, nothing is gonna happen, we deny it, this and that. Mohammed's game plan, after having indictments unsealed in the Florida court, Here how the court system works. Let me break it down for the layman. So over the years, a lot of specific to in extradition, a lot of every time an extradition matter comes up, when there's something new, every time an extradition matter comes up, it is tested in a certain way. Some lawyers will look for a loophole and say, this is not right. Constitutionally, this is not right. This is not right in law. This is not right here. This is not right there. They look for loopholes. So over the years, extradition requests have been tested. So much so that all the loopholes have been perused. Like you go in your hole, like go in all them hole and peep inside them hole and realize at the end of the hole is a dead end. They ain't got no way to come out. There's no way to come out of these loopholes. Now what happens is that when another extradition request is made, people would tend to go and look for these loopholes again. The law has a fair understanding that when somebody been in a hole already trying to find a way out, you just put on a caution tape and said this was a hole that this liar went in and the client tried to get out from. For the layman to understand. This was a hole. Imagine yourself in a room trying to get out and you got enough hole. They only got one hole for you to get out from. In the Mohamed's case, a big hole is down. Right? Or up to the US. If you want to say west is up. Right? So you got a set of hole. And as you look, you see, oh, this was a case that was done, that when the extradition was done, this was brought up. Mohamed's intention is to go and look at all them different holes, try to see which hole he could get out from. What happens in law, actions like that are considered to be vexatious to the court. It's a legal term I only learned this morning. By the way, I ain't no liar. It's the liars made me aware of this and how it works. But even the liars can't explain like how I could explain. Right? So they're looking for these holes. What Azadin Mohamed exposed yesterday is his intention to try to gerrymander the system, to prolong it for 5 years. He says, and I mean, is in this video?
What is the importance of you walking? What is the importance of you walking here today?
Because the support is there. Because the support is here. The support is there.
Undermining democracy in this country.
Yeah.
And the speaker, he has to convene the meeting.
Yes.
So that we can elect the opposition leader.
We need our opposition leader.
109,000 persons voted for me. That's what they said. That's a figure they gave me. Because I know more than that voted for me.
Let's country vote for you, Mr. Mohammed.
And they are trampling on the right,
country.
the will of the people.
Let's all country vote for you. And we need a re-election.
Up to now, Region 10.
They don't have a chairman.
We don't have a chairman. Up to now.
Yes.
Just because.
And the PPNC, give the vote to PPP. And why you vote for the PNC?
While we would have 1 week 7 through the elections. paid 2 months later. And the former chairman is still receiving the chairman's salary, while we have a chairman in office working every single day. That is wholly unreasonable because based on information received, the president has not sent any information, that is what I was told, to the Ministry of Finance, so no payments could be had to our vice chair and chair in Region 7. The government is wholly ridiculous, and there has always been a fight down against us as it relates to the elections. And as Barra Jagdeo would have stated earlier on, that he is more inclined to work with the PNC than he is to work with us. And so right. And we will do whatever it takes. We want the world to see what is going on in Guyana.
You sure they need 75 years? Let's check these things first.
And we will do whatever it takes. We are going to write as many international organizations as we can. We are going to protest as much as we be. We are going to make statements. We are going to make notes. We are going to make videos. We will be a...
Noah? Lady, you want some ringing boxing? A skunt? No, you let he lead you into a fucking protest. You come out and protest. Come out and protest.
Barnacle in the lives of the PVP until they do what is right. By us and by the
people. This is the wrong video. So, his plans, the Mohammed's plans, as he said in a video, because before nothing is gonna happen, there's no indictment, sanction gonna raise, but now we there. My mouth shining like I got on lipstick. It's petroleum jelly. I got dry crack lips yesterday. Yeah. Now, here was the funny thing, and let me break it down for you for the layman. Every possible scenario as it relates to try to stop extraditions over the years have been played out. The court is supposed to recognize or have learned to recognize when persons are bringing frivolous and vexatious matters before the court. So the Mohammed's intentions on Friday coming is to bring before the magistrate court issues that would have already been brought before the court, perused, and found to be without merit. Frivolous and vexatious matters is like crying wolf. So everybody knew when this body comes, there's the actions. But the court is not supposed to tolerate it. Because the court has a rule that officers of the court have to follow. You can't bring a matter knowing that it has been explored in its entirety, and you come in and say, Your Honor, look at this. When it was brought before another court, not this court, it was brought before another court, and would have been explored in its entirety and have found to have no merit as a defense, or plays no role or part in swaying a court from its course. So simplify. The Americans put in a request for the Mohammeds, provided evidence the court date before yesterday and yesterday. You know what those evidence entail? That there was a conspiracy. There are written documents that suggest a GRA employee was on the Mohameds payroll. A GRA employee used to go and collect 10,000 US a month from the Mohameds to assist and facilitate the Mohameds. Now, this conspiracy is not nobody watching and say, oh, those group of people talking together like they're conspiring something. No. The only people who accept guilt of the conspiracy is the Mohameds. The man from the security company accept guilt in written statement. The man from GRA accept guilt, documented written statements to the US authorities. Accepted that he collected 10,000 US and his witness. Mohammed didn't come yesterday and talk about the evidence that they collect. They're talking about everything else but the evidence. Mohammed's came. I'm glad to get the video, man. Where's Demerara Waves and Demerara Waves had anything on it? Somebody has to have it. When they're coming out to the court. I tell you what the man said yesterday, buddy. Stabrook News one got it. Remember they working for he. All right, I got the thingy. I got it thingy. Let me go into it. I got to show you. You know me not. Me no want to say he said. Me tell you what he said, so you could anticipate. Well, you're gonna anticipate. You will see what the Mohammed plan is.
To the doctor, you're anxious to be elected as the opposition leader as part of a mechanism to insulate yourself from possible extradition. What is your response?
No, that's not true. This matter got years here and there. And we will win this matter. This matter we got about more than 5 years. Coming up this year.
How does Azadin Mohammed know that this matter got more than 5 years? How does Azadin Mohammed become aware? Can the magistrate help us to understand how Azadin Mohammed got his understanding that the matter will take more than 5 years? Does Azadin Mohammed know something about the judiciary that we don't know? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now you imagine the same Azadin Mohammed was saying no, the sanction got raised, is now saying that this matter got more than, is being extradited by the US, is fighting an extradition request by the US, and is saying this matter got more than 5 years. What Mohammed know that we know by? You want me to tell you what I know Mikhail Rodriguez as the Guyanese critic now? The US authorities are not very forgiving when it comes to conspiracies against the US government. To nobody, in no jurisdiction or no judiciary. You can take this as a surreptitious message. I will say it again. The US authorities do not take kindly to persons who intend, plan, or conspire to gerrymander the law process in any jurisdiction or judiciary. Do you know their judges on the international court, on international courts that are wanted by the Americans? Judges for decisions that they made? Well, if you didn't know, now you know. My utterances here are not for the multitudes, and for those who understand the message could accept it as surreptitious messaging. How did Mohameds know that he could stretch out this case for 5 years? No extradition case takes more than 6 months. Either it is or it is not. And given the evidence, Mohamed didn't come in and talk about the evidence presented against him, that a written statement by an employee of the Guyana Revenue Authority suggests that yes, he participated and conspired with the Mohameds to smuggle gold and deprive the government and people of Guyana of the rightfully due taxes and revenue. Can Mohamed speak to that? Can Azadin Mohamed speak to that? We want no deflection and protests and parliament. We got to have parliament now. When the time comes to parliament, due course, you will get what is deserving of you. The government of Guyana will follow the letter of the law. It is expected. The judicial officers also follow the letter of the law. Because I'm asking myself, what does Azadin Mohamed know or understand about judges or magistrates in Guyana, in the judicial system, that gives him the authority to express that this case will be drawn out for 5 years? Not me saying so, he's saying so.
You're anxious to be elected as the opposition leader as part of a mechanism to insulate yourself from possible extradition. What is your response?
No, that's not. This matter got years here. And we will win.
Exactly what Dennis Chabral is saying. He has accepted that he plans to use the judicial system in this matter to insulate himself, or going into parliament to insulate himself against this matter. It is important to understand what Azadin Mohamed is saying. He is publicly accepting his intention of abusing the judicial process for 5 years. This is a clear indication that that's his lawyer's plans. I am suggesting to you that these actions are premeditation of the intention to bring frivolous and vexatious matters before the court. Not these actions, these utterances. Azadin Mohamed's utterances is a deliberate and direct intention of himself and attorneys plan to bring frivolous and vexatious matters before the court. What does that mean? Again, like I tell you, they're going to set a whole. Previous matters before the courts of Guyana would have explored all the opportunities. Defense attorneys for previous persons that requests for extradition were made would have tried everything possible. As the Dean Mohammed is saying, that his lawyers are planning to do that. Must try a thing, must try a thing, must try a thing. That's what he and Elias them for try a thing. I am saying it could only happen with the assistance of judges and magistrates who are willing to facilitate it because they know the law. You can't bring matters that would have been explored in its entirety and it is even entertained. The basic entertaining of matters of frivolous and vexatious nature would indicate that something is wrong with the judicial system. Just the entertaining of such matters if you bring a matter that somebody lose before, two body lose before, three body lose before the court has said, let me try this. It is frivolous and vexatious. And the mere entertaining of such defenses suggest that something is wrong with the judicial system because it's a norm. It's not a difference between lawyers. It's not a difference between races. It's not a difference between cases. As the courts enhance itself, as the courts and the judicial system evolve, they've recognized over the years how people could be malicious and in legal terms frivolous and vexatious. And I've basically said, listen to me, you can't do that. You can't bring something that is tested and failed 10 times. No, you can't do that. Mohammed in his statement here is saying that he's willing to do that. And it is likely that the courts will be willing to facilitate him for the next 5 years. How is that going to happen? Without the help of judges and magistrates. Please explain to me how it's going to happen. Because it's Mohammed's, it's defense attorneys, the requesting attorneys who are requesting extradition, and the magistrates straight up making a decision, or judges if brought before judges. Please explain to me. Please explain to me how it is going to happen if the judicial system is not a willing participant when he clearly indicated that his intention, because there are no more loopholes. There are no new loopholes. His attorney's intention are to bring frivolous and vexatious matters before the court to be examined. Or as we say, or as I would want to think, re-examined, since if they are listed as frivolous and vexatious, they would have already been examined and excluded as a viable defense. Simple. Like when you go, oh, mommy, my belly hot to me. You belly always fucking hot to stop at the night. Just get your skunt to school. Oh, mommy, my head hot to me. We do CT scan with you fucking head. Nothing wrong with you. Get your skunt to school. For the man who don't understand what I'm saying. You can't use the child come. Oh, my head hot, my belly hot, me this. No. One time I shit me pants because I didn't want to go to school. When me mother check the shit is a hard shit. How you shit a hard shit? You gotta push the scunt out. It don't come out. There's not water shit. A hard shit I shit in my butt. And when me mother check it, me mother said, "But you already ran with you." It makes sense. Me, I tell my Michael Rodriguez, I'm making it scunt out. Let me ask my mother. Why she? Why she didn't take man? Here it's going to be. This is the bullshit we train. She have shit in his pants. A hard shit. I don't make up nothing, you know.
Your call is being forwarded to a voicemail service.
Me ain't gonna make up nothing, scunt. Me ain't fighting extradition. Me ain't doing nothing that due process and courts can't eliminate me from guilt. Me ain't dying there. For the most part, I walk a straight and narrow path. I can tell you, if matters brought by the Mohameds before the court of frivolous and vexatious matters of frivolous and vexatious nature are entertained, I'm going to use this term here. It would be considered to be aiding and abetting. The judicial system would be considered to be aiding and abetting the Mohammeds. I'll just say a term here. If matters clearly of a frivolous and vexatious nature are entertained by the judicial system, whether through the magistracy or the higher judiciary, the judges them, people not going to look at it as a mistake and could be appealed, and so the U.S. authorities would be looking at it as aiding and abetting. Consider that to be a surreptitious message of a most public nature. This lady didn't answer me. What is she? Me actually time when I shit my pants. She on the phone like she busy. She on the phone, the lady phone busy. Got it going on. Yes, got it. Morning, mommy. How you doing?
Good man, you phone me?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Oh, how you doing? I feel good, but you know, I can't be as I used to be.
Yeah, mama. Really.
But I'm moving on right now, having my breakfast.
Well, sorry for body. I remember something and I have to know it clear. Remember time in 6th Light Street? I don't know if you remember. I'm just thinking. I can't remember I had belly walk over what happened to me, but I ended up shit my pants and you make I bathe and go back to school?
Something like that. It sounds like me. I can't remember, but it sounds like me.
Yeah. But you believe me that I did thing, or you just didn't believe me make you send me back to school?
No, I believe you.
But you still make a bed and go back to school?
Yeah.
All right, mommy.
All right.
Safe. She can't remember. She didn't believe me. Because it was a hard shit. You understand? But he left the shit in the boy. He said, oh God, my belly. My mother said, bed and go back to school. You done shit, bed and go back to school. That's what Mohammed got to do. You done shit, clean your body, and jump on the plane. You understand? You done shit, you got to roll. Still got, you can shit how much you want in your pants. You could shit how much you want in your pants, partner. The shit could fly out your slack bucktail. Your gas still go. Here.
You're anxious to be elected in the opposition leader as part of a mechanism to insulate yourself from possible extradition. What is your response?
No, that's not true. This matter got years here. And we will win this matter. This matter.
Imagine you know the matter got years. Will you could know in advance? Will you know about the magistrate's decision or a judge's decision in advance? To suggest that you got 5 years, now me saying, as a mom is.
So, from possible extradition, what is your response?
No, that's not true. This matter got years here. And we will win this matter. This matter we got about more than 5 years.
This matter got more than 5 years. Bear in mind, I ain't losing sleep over what he's saying. I'm just putting the cards on the table. Because this is the same people say, no, there's no sanctions coming, the sanctions come. The sanctions gonna raise, then the sanctions turn into indictments. The indictments gonna go away. The indictments turn into an extradition request. Another man there in front of the court saying, no, this is gonna take 5 years. All right, buddy. Wherever you say. Wherever you say, buddy. I've been there and done that. But I just do it at a very young age. I don't shit in me pants any longer. I tried one time, it didn't work out. I shit in me pants when I used to go break down second. I want to go to school and shit in my pants. Yes, my mother say, here, wash out your body, put on different clothes and head back to school. The shit in pants thing not gonna work. She see through it. Yes, so if you want to be shitting in your pants and your tutties, and think they're gonna work, you can shit in your pants for 5 years. You carry on smartly, partner. Yes, and if you think you could watch it, people behind shades and straining and shitting in your pants, and nobody ain't gonna figure out the smell and all these things, you carry on smartly, partner. I don't make me policy clear. I waiting to see who in the judicial system will be aiding. Yes, aiding and abetting. That's not a term that is used in the judicial system except you're directly blaming people. That's not a term used in the aiding and abetting is for the defense and the criminals them as well. But in this case, Azadeen Mohammed is saying that the judicial system is willing to aid and abet him for 5 years. Not me. He's saying so here.
You're anxious to be elected in the opposition leader as part of a mechanism to insulate yourself from possible extradition. What is your response?
No, that's not true. This matter got years here. And we will win this matter. This matter we got about more than 5 years. Coming up these years. We just can't extradite someone just like that.
After all the years, when Guyana was able to bring back murderers from America, he is saying you can't just extradite somebody like that. He has an understanding of what the magistracy or how the magistracy and how the judge, how the judiciary in general will act. Well, let's wait and see who will aid and abet the Mohameds. I've already done my part to bring to the front of the class a subliminal message. What you going on? Them Chinese want to pay somebody some money in one of them bush, them mining thing in the bush, and it didn't work out nice. Normally, in Arabic countries that had flying carpets, hearing how much of them are flying chair.
Is something cashew solved in the daily work. That's my thing. So we get again is based on the topic.
Just for people to understand, the Chinese are a very progressive, aggressive people as it relates to all over the world, as it relates to mineral resources. So this is happening, it's just not seen many times. But this is happening across the world. And when you come to a place like Guyana, where it is different, because the Chinese don't question, the other Chinese don't question, they just go about doing what they gotta do till somebody breaks. But when Chinese management now gotta deal with Guyanese fucking people, especially if the vote for like Mohammed is beer skunt, they gotta deal with problems, conflict don't come. Right?
So all the reasons one by one. Why waste the time to stop you personally? So why are you
The man making some funny songs. Whoa. Like them one of them Guyanese, they're on the Chinese slang, they start making different like dialects and all kind of thing, yeah, sir? The Guyanese and the Chinese in the bush and start sounding like Africans. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Let me be civil. This is video footage just show one of them Guyanese losing faith. By the way, work or no work or whatever is the circumstance, that's an assault on a Chinese national and charges should be laid. This specific, if you had a little fight, a squabble before or whatever, but direct lashing a man in the head there, that's an assault directly and charges are to be laid. I'm going to tell you, I'm at the end of my rope with these fucking people. With the work, in the mining industry, I'm at the end of my rope with them. I have no care. I bring people from anywhere else in the world. I don't have no care for higher guys, straight up in the interior. Straight up. I'm at the end of my rope with them. You understand? This look like a different structured thing. They got a uniform. This obviously is a thing with money. But here, there are fucking set of menaces in the bush. I tell you about me experience. Me know what happened. The Chinese might be wronging them people. I tell you, people that walk with me. There are a set of fucking menaces. Every day is a different problem. If it's not the weed, it's the fucking rum, it's the thieving. You understand? Having to cope with it and running an entity is not easy. Right? So I can take my leave. I think I got to. Oh shit, I just about got to step into a court. Right? Yeah, I'll take care.